Welcome back to this month's OCD Gaming News. Y'all, we're going to end off this year with some crazy news this month, so let's get to it. First things first, we have to give a special shout out to our very special Patreons, to our survivors, Brent Gilbert, and our newest survivor, Edward. Thank you so much. And to all of the infected, D Cells, Sven Jacobs, Dave934, Kevin Fuller, and Fluid Dog. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. You keep this channel moving and grooving, so couldn't do it without you. So thank you for your support. You know what time it is. It is time for the Gamers Court. The Gamers Court, y'all. Well, the case on the docket this month is for a first-time offender. What we have here is the case of the unplayable game. This is a case of switchery and snatchery. Yeah! So the gaming community has spoken, and they all pissed, bitch. Bitch, they all pissed. Bitch, they all pissed. Fallout 76, that's what I'm talking about. The Fallout from Fallout, and it is vicious, y'all. It is vicious. The community has said that this game is unplayable. It is broken. They are going through the gigs trying to play this game. Not only that, the game has been reduced in price twice since it came out. Went from 60 to 40. And so if you played full price for this game and you're feeling like you got robbed, you're not the only one. I have not played this game. I'm just reporting the news. Do not read me to filth. Do not bring me no hate. Okay, this is me reporting the news, and this is what's been going down. Bethesda is under investigation for deceptive trade practices because of the glitches. I mean, everybody knows there's going to be glitches and patches and nonsense and shenanigans going on with new games. It happens all the time, but this is to the point where they cannot play this game. They are calling it an unplayable experience. And not only that, the community is up in arms because if you bought the Power Armor Edition, y'all got played. Okay, because you thought you were getting this beautiful bag in the Power Armor Edition, and y'all got some trash bags, okay? You did not get what you paid for. So here are the receipts. Pictures of what you all was supposed to get and pictures of what you got. You got. So after the community was outraged and the community was up in arms about this, Bethesda went and did the absolute least. We understand and respect that there is disappointment with the bag in the Power Armor Edition. We are sorry. Please contact Bethesda's support to provide proof of your CE purchase. They will assist in granting your account 500 atoms. That wouldn't even buy you the Postman skin, which is 700 atoms. Bethesda, the community read them to filth. Girl, you thought you were getting a Gucci, but bitch, you got a Poochie. It ain't all that bad because now Bethesda is trying to make amends. They are trying to replace the trash bags with better bags, the nylon bags. They're trying to make amends, so I will weigh this in my decision. But to add insult to injury, after submitting, some of the players submitted support tickets to Bethesda and their personal information was leaked on the website, and the support tickets of many other users with their personal information on it. They apologized, they took the website down, but girl, the scandal. Bethesda, you were going through the gigs this month. All right, I have heard enough. I am ready to rule. Bethesda, you are being charged with switchery, snatchery, buffoonery, and expose some of the gaming community's personal information. You are being charged with giving 0 fucks this month. Your practice was apathetic at best and deceptive at worst. I find you guilty. But please, Bethesda, I'm going to let you off with a warning this month. Please do what's right by your gaming community and by the people who support you. So please do right and try and do better next time. I know we all make mistakes, but y'all really fucked up this month. Your community loves you and they deserve better. Next case. Well, PlayStation is at it again. PlayStation has dropped out of E3. They dropped out of, we talked about it last month, no PlayStation experience. No E3 in June 2019. What are they planning? There are rumors of what's to come though. Here are the receipts from an alleged leak about what we can expect from PlayStation next year for next gen. The rumor is of what is coming for the PlayStation 5, release date, the reveal event, the PSVR 2, and tons more details. There is also a rumor that Until Dawn is getting a sequel, Until Dawn 2. There are rumors supposedly, allegedly, that it is in development for PlayStation. And God, I hope so. I loved Until Dawn. I love that game so damn much. And I am excited for The Man of Medan, The Dark Picture. The Dark Picture's coming out. The Supermassive Games is working on, but I want a sequel for Until Dawn. Let me know in the comments if you're excited about that supposed alleged information, because I sure as hell am. Looks like Clementine's story is not over yet. The Walking Dead episode 3 for the final season is back on. So The Walking Dead is back on. Thanks to Skybound, The Walking Dead is back for the final season, episode 3 and 4. They're gonna finish it out, and they were very kind enough to hire as many people from Telltale Games as they could to finish this season up, the final season, and finish Clem's story. So I'm very thrilled that they are doing this ethically and kindly, and I hope that all of the other employees of Telltale has found other employment, and at least some of them are working. A lot of them were hired by Skybound, so I can't wait to see how Clem's story will end. Now that I know that they are doing this ethically and they are giving the people who work there a job and they're finishing the story, I will definitely be playing it on my channel. Let me know in the comments what you think. Supposedly, Broken Toys comes out on January 15th. That is the name of the episode. I'm hyped. I can't wait to play it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now, you know it wouldn't be an OCD Gaming News episode if we didn't talk about Kojima, Death Stranding, and the shenanigans surrounding it. Okay, now, if you're not following Norman Reedus and Hideo Kojima, you are missing out on the bromance of the century. Let me tell you, Norman Reedus is a little loose-lipped when it comes to speaking about Death Stranding, thankfully for us, because we get more information out of Norman Reedus than we do from anybody or anything, because he was at an interview last week and he sat down and told us a lot about the character that he's playing, Sam Porter Bridges, and we learned a lot about it. So let's get to it and find out exactly what the man said. First thing he said is that it will be releasing early in 2019. Now, I believe him. I believe him because Kojima said that his game is still on schedule and it was going to be out between sometime in 2019, but before the 2020 Olympics or something. So he still says to this day, the game is on schedule. Now, Big Mouth and accidental tea spiller Walmart Canada spilled the beans last month about confirming that Death Stranding will be releasing in June 2019. So let's put a pin in that. Now, let's go back to Norman Reedus. Norman Reedus says it's coming out in early 2019, which makes sense. He also says in this interview, saying that he has about 2 or 3 more voice recording, mocap recordings with Kojima in New York City. He said that last week. And this week, we see Kojima on Instagram. You saw him on a plane. He lands, you don't know where he's going. He lands in New York City, Times Square. He's in New York, just like Norman Reedus said. If you follow the trail, you will see that this is all falling into place. Okay, so now he's in New York City. Norman Reedus posts, he's in New York City. Him and Kojima are together, working together. They're working on Death Stranding. So that makes sense. So if he's doing his last few recording sessions with him, it means that the game is probably in the final stages, and then we'll just need the polish and the rest of, dotting the I's and crossing the T's until this game comes out. So June is quite doable. But not only did he give us some information about the release date window and how everything he said is backing up with receipts, he also gave us some little information about his character. Okay, so this is the quote from his interview. It's not the kind of game where you kill everybody in the room. It's a game of bringing people together. How you play it is you're building bridges from here to there. And other people are doing the same, and you connect, and the character that I play he's got this phobia of being touched. Same, Sam, same. And as you play the game, the phobia leaves you. It's complicated, but once you're in it, it doesn't seem complicated. It's constantly surprising you with decisions left and right. And what comes at you is it's a real brave game. It's visually stunning, and the story behind it's a whole nother level. You know, it's not Pac-Man, it's not simple, but the philosophy behind it is so that everyone can get. So with all this information, this isn't obvious 100% confirmation, but we can put the pieces together and we can almost guarantee maybe the beginning of between June, early June, this game is going to be done. because I don't think Kojima would mess around with his release date. I don't think he can do that. I think he knows exactly how long it's going to take him to make this game and exactly how long it's going to take to finish it. And we're ready. We're ready, y'all. We need this game. It's going to be the last hurrah for the PlayStation 4 this gen, and it's going to go out with a bang. So we're ready. Bring on 2019. Also, Kojima was spotted at 20th Century Fox Studio in California on November 20th. Could he be researching, or is he going to be working with them on some sort of movie project? Who knows? Kojima is getting around all over the world. Also, he met with Cory Barlog last month when Cory Barlog was in Tokyo last month for the PlayStation Awards there, and he met with Kojima and visited the studios, and they had a whole bro fest. It was everything. Speaking of Cory Barlog, what has he been up to lately? They've been teasing behind the scenes he's working on something, and I wonder what it could be. Okay, so last week we had the Game Awards headed by Jeff Keighley, and it was watched by like 26 million people. It was streamed on every freaking device, on everything you can imagine. It was so successful. First of all, I have to say I've been watching the Game Awards for years, and every year Jeff Keighley puts on a better and better show. He takes criticism, constructive criticism, like please don't read him to filth, but he takes constructive criticism. He takes what works in prior years and makes it better. The production value for this year's awards were insane. It was so much, it was so well done. It was so professional looking. And I really appreciated all the work he put into it because, you know, I follow him, and for like the last 6 months, he's been living, breathing, eating, just getting on this show and making it the best it could possibly be. And he took a lot of advice from gamers in the gaming community. So shout out to him for really listening to us. And I really appreciated all the work he put into it. But before the Game Awards was coming out, we started hearing little drips. We started hearing little news that certain developers weren't going to be there. Naughty Dog came out with a statement a few days before saying we're still working very hard on The Last of Us, and you know, don't wait up for us. In other words, we're not going to be there. We're not going to be there. And also Kojima said, I'm sorry I couldn't be there. So we knew ahead of time there was going to be no Death Stranding. There was going to be no Last of Us Part 2. There was going to be none of the things we look forward to seeing for the last few years. Days Gone, we know it's coming out in 4 months. So we knew we weren't going to see anything else from them. But we did get some great moments from the awards show. We got Cory Barlog like breaking down, getting emotional when he accepted his award. God of War won Game of the Year. Red Dead Redemption took home almost every award. And I was really shocked that Spider-Man didn't really win anything, but they should have had like a fan favorite for them because that game is so incredible. I love it. But it missed a little bit, I have to say, with the reveals. I was very happy with the reveal of the Stanley Parable and the extended endings and coming to consoles. So I was really happy about that. And I was really happy to see Double Fine and Psychonauts 2, the first official trailer for the game. I was really happy to see that. And there were a lot of other things that I saw that I liked, but it missed the sizzle. It missed the drama. I was missing the extravaganza. Like I wasn't seeing, like it didn't give me the chills like it did in past years. Like the reveals, like it didn't give me the drama of the reveals, which I know I'm being like a little, you know, a little too much, like wanting a little too much because it was a great show and no shade to anybody who showed up, no shade to the games that they revealed. That was just my personal opinion. Don't read me to filth. Don't send me no hate. What did you think of the Game Awards? What did you love? Were you disappointed? Were you excited? Overall, I thought it was awesome. I thought he did a great job. Production value through the roof. We saw Jose Ferez and all our friends and all the gaming community was there, and I was very happy to see that. But it missed the sizzle. I was missing the sizzle, y'all. Okay, so a little bit of tech news coming from a former Naughty Dog employee. One of the former Naughty Dogs, Andrew Maximov, has developed Promethean AI, and you have to check it out. It is insane. He is the former technical art director of Naughty Dog. Promethean is a standalone application that works most 3D editors. Artists simply put in a request such as nerdy, messy, 80s teenager bedroom as displayed in the demo video, and Promethean will build the space using it, which is incredible. If you haven't seen, check out his trailer on his channel. It's amazing. Like, this could save so much time. This could make the lives of our game devs so much easier. Instead of making assets from scratch for everything that they want to show in the game, they can use this AI to build it for them, to build the assets for them, so they can spend more time putting the finesse and the final touches and polish on these games. And it looks incredible, and I was so fascinated when I see it. I know this is like, I'm not really like Miss Techie when it comes to this. I am not a game developer, but I was fascinated by this program, this whole AI that he developed. He's brilliant, and it's just, it seems like it could take off. It's not going to do every job, you know, it's not taking over the devs' actual physical jobs, but it's going to help them. So speed the process up, not make games more cost effective, and get the games in the hands of the people who want to play them quicker, and alleviate some of the stress of the game devs who are working in the industry. So bravo to you, Andrew, and I cannot wait to see how this gets implemented into our actual games. So good luck to you, and check it out. I know the Vita is no longer, rest in peace, PlayStation Vita. Okay, we'll have a moment of silence for them. Okay, so but fear not, PlayStation is working on another handheld console. Sony is developing a new kind of game cartridge. According to Techtastic, there was a patent filed in South Korea. It hints at an electronic game cartridge. No further details are given, but I can imagine with the, you know, the popularity of the Switch, and just handheld gaming is just something that I can't see Sony sitting out and, you know, letting the parade pass them by on this. So I don't doubt that they're working on something handheld, and that would be incredible if we can have handheld games as well. That is something that gamers can really like and get behind, so I'm hoping. Design does suggest a connection at the bottom of the device that can connect to the console, that could be used to communicate with the console. Could it be related to the next gen? I don't know, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Sony filed a patent in 2017 that looks very similar to the Nintendo Switch, but Sony's working on something. We shall see. Don't Nod and Life is Strange Season 2 is coming back in January. It is coming back with the second episode. It's titled Rules, and they're not giving us any information specifically or any specific dates, but it's coming in January, and I can't wait to play that game. Will PlayStation ever give us backwards compatibility? Could it be happening? We have some clues. PlayStation might be bringing back some form of backwards compatibility, but I'll believe it when I see it. Okay, so this month we have our video game artwork. And here are the video game release dates for the next month or so. We are steamrolling right into 2019 with all the games coming out. I'm so excited. 2019 is going to be giving us the incredible games, the finale of the last gen of PlayStation 4 of this gen, and we're going to go out with a bang. And hopefully we'll be hearing from Sony what they have in store for us, what we should be expecting for the next gen. And I can't wait to see what it's going to be. So it is time for our yes and our mess. Our yes, bitch. And our mess. Okay, so my yes this month goes out to our queen, Miss Amy Hennig, our OG from Uncharted, Naughty Dog. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have a Nathan Drake. Okay, so we have to pay tribute to our queen, and they are. She is receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award this month. Our queen, Amy Hennig, has been in the biz forever. She is an OG, and she has been working in the game industry, and she has been bringing the best for all of us. So she truly deserves this Lifetime Achievement Award. Hail to you, our queen. I am so happy that you are getting the recognition that you deserve. You deserve all the recognition, girl. Congratulations to you, and congratulations to all of us, and congratulations to her. We're very lucky that she is in the biz, and she gave us everything that she has, and she has given to the gaming community. All hail the queen. Okay, so for my mess this month, the mess. We were shook and so sad that Naughty Dog and Kojima were not going to be at this year's Game Awards. I think we all expected some shenanigans from them, some pulling stunts and showing up and showing out, but they were not there. They were nowhere to be found, and I was not happy. I was not having it. But I guess they're keeping their cards close to the chest, and they're not letting us see anything else until the game is probably ready to be released, or when they have a release date window. Like I said, I've been saying this from the get. I feel that The Last of Us Part 2 will be out sometime after fall, before the winter of 2019. So anywhere from the end of September to right before the beginning of winter, around December 21st. I think it's going to come out in the fall, specifically of 2019, probably closer to the end of the year. That is just my predictions, what I am thinking they're going to do. I hope it's sooner than that. It better come out in 2019, okay? They've been working on it a long ass time, at least 2.5 years. So another year from now would be fit perfect into the dev cycle. Hopefully we'll see it then. But this was my mess for the month because I really wanted to see any little hint, clue, something from Naughty Dog and The Last of Us Part 2. And I wanted to see maybe a release date window for Death Stranding, but I think we already have that. I think it's going to be out in June. But like I said, without them, the Game Awards missed a little bit of the pizzazz and a little bit of the drama and a little of the excitement of the Game Awards. Just wasn't the same without them. So I miss seeing them, but that's my best for the month. Anyway, guys, listen to me. It is the end of the year. This is the last OCD Gaming news of the year, but fear not, because if you were disappointed in the Game Awards, or if you didn't get to see everything, all the people you wanted to win that you wanted to win, fear not, because I am working on my annual OCD Game Awards coming up after Christmas, before the New Year's, the last week in December. I've been doing it for the last 2 years, and I make up my own categories. I make up my own shenanigans. You don't want to miss it. It is, please don't take it seriously. It's all fun. It's only, I base it on the games that I played on my channel. Only the games that I played this year are up for the awards on my channel. Okay, so don't miss it. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be so much fun. So keep an eye out for that. So you'll get a special video coming before the end of the year. I hope you guys, if you celebrate at all, happy holidays to you guys, all of you. If you don't celebrate, I hope you have an awesome rest of the year. And I hope you have a very happy New Year's. Okay, so be safe, be healthy, have a great year. I hope you guys had a great year, and I hope you had fun gaming this year, because I had so much fun gaming, guys. I was obsessed this year, and 2019 ain't gonna be no different. It's gonna be I'm gonna be just as obsessed with the games coming out. So thanks so much for being a part of this community. I can't tell you how much I appreciate every like, every comment, every share, everything, all the support on Patreon, and all the people who share my videos on Twitter and retweet them. I see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of the love you guys show me. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to you guys, and I will see you next year for the next year's gaming news. I know it's going to be crazy, but anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you want to support me on Patreon, help a girl out, there's going to be a lot of games coming out, so I'm going to need a little help. But anyway, every little bit helps. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with more. Girl, you thought you were getting a Gucci, but bitch, you got a coochie. Oh shit. But why did I just sit like this? Why am I not sitting so stupid? Why am I sitting falling out my chair? Who? Thanks to who? Skybound.